Hey YouTube comic community, this is Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I am doing a video in support of David SNMC, or David Seeking Near Mint Comics 1K giveaway. Now, I don't normally do these, but this one was a fun challenge that I wanted to do, and I wanted to support someone who's a longtime friend of Alex the Comic Hoarder. Now, David, if I can give you one piece of advice, that would be branding. I have been trying to find your channel forever, since Alex first mentioned you in some of the earlier videos, or members of the 9.2 crew have talked about you and such. Never did I realize that the name of your channel was David_SNMC. My recommendation to you wholeheartedly, change the channel name to Seeking Near Mint Comics and people will find you a lot easier. His contest is simple. Be a subscriber to his channel, make a video that includes 10 of your favorite covers. All right, can be anything. And add a hashtag to it of David SNMC 1K giveaway. In order to win, though, you have to be 18 years or older and live in the continental United States, or at least have a delivery address there. So, enough with the preamble. Let's get on to the books. So I am actually in the process of redoing my comic room, so I have a lot of stuff that's actually in storage. And because it's in storage, I'm limited to what I have on hand, but I keep all the best stuff on hand, so not such a big deal. So we're going to go through 10 covers that I found that one would be in the vein that David Seeking Near Mint Comics would appreciate, and two that I love. So now I've watched all the videos, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't show any books that anybody else had showed off so far. So as of the filming of this video and the contest entries that I've seen, I haven't seen anything. So these should all be quite different from what everyone else has done. Let's get to it. This first book is one that I recently purchased. And it was nostalgic to me because I had seen this book from a friend's collection back when I was in high school. So if you have any idea how old I am, you know that this is quite some time ago. And this is actually a Canadian-produced comic from an imprint called Aircell. And yeah, well, I'll just show it. So this is Warlock 5, issue number 6. With a cover by David Bordelais. It's the character Blair from the actual series, and just a stunning, striking airbrush cover that I have always loved. And this is number 1. Right, number 2 actually comes from Alex the Comic Hoarder. I bought this from him from an auction some time back, and this is Power Girl number 27. This is the first Warren Lau cover, and it's an amazing, stunning cover of Power Girl that has been famous for quite some time. Well, since its release anyway. But last issue of the series, Power Girl number 27, cover art by Warren Lau. I tried to make sure that in all of these I'm only using one artist per cover, because there are so many great artists that can be captured here. So I'm trying to keep in that vein. This is another one. This is another member of the 9.2 crew that I bought this off of, from the Doom 143. This is Web of Black Widow by Joe Chiodo. This is Web of Black Widow number 1. As I said, the Joe Chiodo variant. Just incredible. And I was so happy to get it from him at an auction. Actually, I got it at the same auction that I got the other one from. So, fantastic cover. Kind of a retro style Black Widow. Well, this is from the infamous Batman Wedding series. This is from Alex Ross, and this is Catwoman on the cover of Batman 50. Just, using purple in the entire shading of it. I thought it was always a classic, and she's got the cats there. but her iconic 1940s costume that she had for quite some time. All right, so now we're going to get into a few slabs and some more, I mean, these are all modern, obviously, but a little bit more notable stuff. So this is from Adam Hughes. Of course, we can't do hot covers without Adam Hughes. This is Dirty Pair Run from the Future #1 with an homage to Planet Comics by Dave Stevens, but a fantastic rendition of a great comic couple. Well, not couple in that way, but team. Yeah, great comic team. So it's Dirty Pair Run from the Future, #1, Adam Hughes variant. Now, this is one of the more rare ones. This is from Eric Basalwa, and this is a Grimm Fairy Tales #111, and this is limited to 100 copies. And this is the Slave Leia cosplay contest issue. So yeah, that's these are super rare because of obviously the extremely low print run, and there's also a nude version of this, or a topless version of this, risque version, which is even more rare and hard to find. So that's a good one there. All right, moving on to another master, one that was referenced earlier. This is Crossfire #12 with a cover by Dave Stevens of the death of Marilyn Monroe, which is, again, always just an amazing classic. But Dave Stevens' work on Marilyn is just fantastic, and the light and shading that's always in use. I've always just found his work to be stupendous. But there we go. We're going to use that one last. So this particular book got me turned on to the artist, and that artist is Shannon Mayer, and this is Vampirella Valentine's Day Special #1. And as you can see, that's why I was so enamored by his art, and have been picking up as much as I can since then. Just incredible work. Not much else I can really say about that cover. Just stunning. It really is. All right, so last two books. And what's great about these two books is this, that one, they are both from the same series, and two, they are two books that really kind of got me into independent comics in the 90s, right? No, it's not Spawn. As a matter of fact, it is Witchblade, and this is Witchblade #10. This is the first appearance of Jackie Estacado, The Darkness, and it is the Silvestri variant cover, which, I mean, Mark Silvestri, right? He's amazing. But so we've got Jackie Estacado in the background here as The Darkness, with the Witchblade there. Super happy to have gotten this when I did, and that it came back a 9.8. So that's a great book. And then, obviously, this video for me would never be complete unless I had some Michael Turner in it. And to do that, we have Witchblade #1, which to me was my introduction to Michael Turner, and obviously lost to us way too soon. But his run on Witchblade for me was one of the greatest things I ever saw. Loved every issue, and when he jumped off the book is when I jumped off the book, because the art was so bad after that, and it took a while to get back to like really solid artwork, but by then I was really kind of just turned off. But love that first 24 issues. I really do. Or 25 issues, something like that. I don't know. Somewhere in there, and I have them all. And not only is this a great front cover, but the back cover is also really well done. It's very visually striking, with kind of like a fantasy art look, reminiscent of like Boris Vallejo or such. but obviously more modernized and in a stark contrast to the rest of his work on the series, and particularly on the covers. So anyway, that's all I've got. Thank you for clicking play on the video. And please go out and support David's SNMC, David Seeking Your Mint Comics, and his channel. And we'll talk to you soon.